Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a craft, making clay out of bread. It's for the older ones at home. So what you're going to need for this is one piece of bread. We're doubling the recipe today, so we have two. A tablespoon and Elmer's school glue. And then you're going to need, the recipe says cold cream, which is a face cream, but you can use any type of lotion. We have vanilla bean lotion from Bath & Body Works. And then you're going to need a popsicle stick or a spoon or something to dip out a little bit of your cold cream or lotion. And it's optional, but you can have acrylic paint if you have that to color your clay. And then at the end, you're going to need a Ziploc bag or a plastic bag to put it in, because this is air dry clay, and if you put it in the bag, it will last longer. And this clay lasts about a week because it's made with bread. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And to get started, you just peel the crust off of your bread. Like I said, we doubled the recipe, so we're both doing a piece of bread, but you'll only have one at home. Once you have your crust peeled off, you're just going to pull apart your bread into little pieces and put it in your bowl of any size, whatever bowl you want. Okay. Once you have the bread pulled apart, you're going to put 1 tablespoon of glue in it for every piece of bread. So, like I said, you guys will put 1 tablespoon because you have 1 piece. We have 2, so we're going to do 2 tablespoons of glue. And make sure it's a clean tablespoon, 1 whole tablespoon. And you can use your popsicle stick or spoon to scrape it out of the tablespoon thing.
Now remember, if you're just using 1 piece of bread, you want to just put 1 tablespoon of glue into the mixture.
Make sure before you guys start with your clay process that you wash your hands, get them clean, have a clean surface to do this on, and maybe have some parental supervision just in case you make a big mess. After you get your glue in your bowl with your bread, you're going to take your cold cream or your lotion of any kind, and this is really just to soften up the mixture so it'll mix easier and it won't stick as bad. So you're just going to take it and get a little dab, it says on there, and put in with your bread. And since we did 2 pieces of bread, we're going to do 2 dabs of lotion just in case. So you guys can do that. And then you're going to put a little bit of acrylic paint if you have it at home. You don't have to put much because it goes a long way, but if you have some at home, you can. If not, it's alright. You can have some colorless clay. We chose blue for our color. So after you put your paint in, your glue, and your cold cream or lotion, you're just going to stir it up a little and mix it. Mix it up real good.
Try and get all the bread coated with everything that's in there.
You can use your stick to stir and to chop up the bread a little more if you need to. And it's supposed to be thick, so don't think you need to add more glue or anything. It's supposed to look thick, it's clay. You can see that ours is blue, yours will be clear, like no color to it.
Now after this step is where it gets really messy. You're going to use your hands.
Make sure you have something, a clean surface, and make sure that your hands are clean too. So what you're going to do first is you're going to get a little bit of the cold cream or lotion on your finger, and you're going to rub it on your hands so the bread doesn't stick to you as easy as it would. You're just going to pick up all of the stuff out of the bowl. We're going to split it in half, and you're just going to roll it around in your hands.
And you're going to want to do this until nothing's really sticking on your hands.
Yeah, and if it's too sticky for you to handle, you can get more lotion and rub it on your hands so. so it won't stick as bad.
Alright, we're gonna mix this up and we'll see you guys in a minute.
Alright guys, we finished rolling our clay, and you may want to get some all-purpose flour from your cabinet at home if you got it, because it was a little too sticky and the lotion wasn't really enough. The cold cream face stuff might be, but the lotion was not, so you may want to add a little bit of flour to it when you're rolling it out. It makes it more dry and more clay-like. So we're going to show you guys how to make something out of this. Today we're going to make a flower or a rose, and we're just going to show you guys, I'm going to show you the clay. This is what it should look like. We put blue in it, so yours would be white if you didn't use blue acrylic paint. We're just going to show you guys how to make a quick little flower.
Okay, so I ripped a little piece off and I rolled it into this little shape. And then I'm going to take off a little piece at a time. I'm going to roll it into a ball. And then I'm going to just push down like that. So it's going to make kind of like a teardrop but more round. So kind of like an oval. And then you're going to take that and you're going to wrap it around the other little shape that you made. So you're just going to keep repeating that process. It's way I can't. Can you reach it?
Technical difficulties. We're going to show you how we retrieve the clay, and then we're going to keep rolling.
Thanks.
Alright guys, sorry, we dropped a piece.
Anyway, so we put it on the left side here, so we're going to take the next one and put it on the right side. And you just want to keep repeating this step. Now you're going to put one on top. And then you're going to put one on
This
the
was
bottom.
really messy, guys, so make sure you have something to clean up afterward. We still have flour on the counter. The flour got really messy, but the glue is also real sticky, and so make sure you have something to clean and make sure your parents are okay with you doing this.
And you're just going to keep going, putting them in between two flowers. So as you can see, this is starting to make a rose. Now, if you use the flour in the recipe, you don't really have to let it sit, but sometimes you can let it sit in a plastic bag, and it's going to make it more firm, so you can use it later. And it's just best to let it sit for like 10 to 15 minutes.
And remember that this clay does kind of go bad after a week because it's made out of bread. So it's air dry clay, but it's only good for a week. And you can make more after you run out if you really like the recipe.
So here is our little flower, our little rose.
You guys can use any color acrylic paint if you want to. If you want to make a rose, you could use red if you have that.
And so this you can just leave out, and it's going to air dry.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video of air dry clay with bread, and I hope you guys make something very creative. You don't have to make a flower, make whatever you want. Bye guys.
Bye guys.